Tobe, you're on.
I'm on live already? I'm not even ready yet, but I haven't even pulled up Facebook yet. But okay, we'll get going here. Read through our sponsors real quick again. We'll start at the bottom tonight. So we start, what did I do last time, you remember?
I don't know.
Okay, well anyways, we're going to mention Hero Haven for all the things they do for the vets and the first responders. Got to throw out Lumber Lounge and Garage with Snow and Shane.
He's the one that got this one.
He's got this one lined up for us with the gentleman, the young man we have on today. So pressure's probably on, Bud. Snow's probably watching this one.
Yeah.
So let's see where I'm at. Heartland Hardware and Appliance out of Brandon, South Dakota. George and Hayward in Iowa. Fulkins Brothers Trucking for everything they do for us and for racing in general. Kaiser Aluminum Wheels. Be Wiser by Kaiser.
You're good.
I'm
good.
like 3 times in a row I got that right.
Yeah, I think you're hired.
Turn 2 Lodge down in Knoxville. Literally what it says. There's a place to stay right outside of Knoxville. Book your stays for next year. Houston Speedway, our favorite little track just because it's right next door. S2F is start to finish, another streaming service. They do Power I, Port City, several other tracks and whatnot. My Race Pass, if you don't have that and you're into racing, you're missing out. Morning Sun Marketplace, Rick and Sue Fritz out in central Pennsylvania. Mount Tabor Cabinetry with Chris Fissel, also out in central Pennsylvania. Rapid Graphics in Rock Rapids, get your signs, your cars, whatever, lettered up. And Hawk Wings out of Jackson, Minnesota. Build you a wing for just about anything you could possibly need. You
Got all the buttons pushed.
Attaboy. There's hope for us yet.
I'm sure our sponsors are really happy that the
Well, they should be impressed with us.
Yep. All right.
Okay, heck, I'm even caught up, but I'm on Facebook Live now and everything.
All right. Here we go.
No, wait, I'm not.
Hey, Hookie's Garage. As right when I was going to hit the button, Tobe throws it out there. We have Ryder McCutcheon on. How you doing, Ryder?
Pretty good. A long day doing math, but
Oh, man.
getting to work on the race car now, so it's all
Math
right.
all day?
I had to do 2 days worth of algebra, so it was pretty long.
Yeah. Well,
Algebra. I remember taking algebra. I remember nothing about it.
I'm not going to say the percentage I got because it's really embarrassing, but I loved math up until like 8th grade. And then it got way too hard for me. But 9th grade algebra with Gary Cruzy, ooh, man, I took a test and it was not good. I thought mom and dad were going to kill me. So hopefully you're doing all right in it. You know, it's just stuff you got to get through, Ryder.
Yes, sir. I just got on iRacing too, and I get a text from mom saying you're behind.
Oh, have fun, do a little iRacing or do math. I think I know what I would do too, Ryder, but you just got to get those things done. That's what I'm a school teacher, and some of the kids that absolutely hate school, I just say, you know, you just got another 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
Just push through it, you know,
But
and
now,
then you're set.
let's clarify. Bud's a PE teacher, so most of the kids like him.
That's right.
He's not making them study for anything.
No. Well, right now we're preparing for the mile. I guarantee you there's a few kids that don't like me right now, but that's the way it is.
You're going to make them poor kids run a mile?
Oh, you dang right I do. I do all the old physical fitness
Do
testing.
you at least walk back and forth from one side to the other to cheer them on while they're running? Because
No,
you ain't running with them.
I just yell at them.
Okay.
Stop walking.
And a mile ain't that bad.
No, but see,
When you're as out of shape as me and Bud are, a mile is a long ways.
but I like to compare today's kids with back in 2015 results. And if we're not making at least half of what they should make, then that's what we work on that whole school year with that class. So, for example, if they're not making the mile, you know, say there's 24 kids in my class. If 13 of them don't make national or presidential, we're running 3 to 6 minutes every day in class just to get them caught up. So I'm kind of an old hard butt. I'm an old guy. So it's the way it is. I mean,
So
kids,
much for Mr.
kids
Hooker
today,
being the nice guy.
too many kids today are on iRacing.
Hey, man.
I'm just giving you crap, man. I'm just giving you crap. Hey, Ryder, tell us just a little bit about your stuff before we get into other stuff. Who are you? Who's your family? Do you have any brothers or sisters? All that good stuff.
I'm 14 years old out of Alamogordo, New Mexico. Now I live in Halls. My dad's a walked up 305 driver, Kyle McCutcheon. And my uncle races at Volta Speedway Park. That's my hometown track. Won a track championship there 4 years ago, I believe, in pure stock. And now all I do is play iRacing all day and maybe go golfing.
Okay, hold on. Did you say washed up driver about your dad?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. That's a little harsh, maybe.
No, we get shots to each other all the time.
That's good.
You just said I race, and what else you did? When does school come into play at all here on this?
When mom texts him and says he's behind.
So I do an online class. I do a Google Live for an hour a day, and then I have around probably an hour and a half to 2 hours of homework to do. So I generally just do it whenever I want or when mom yells at me to do it.
Like I said, you just got to get through it.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So, Ryder, let's go back. How young were you when you first got on something? And then why did you do it? I mean, was it obviously your family has raced, but just how did you get going and at what age did you start?
So I started on dirt bikes when I was 3. My grandpa, I believe, bought me a PW50 for my 3rd birthday, and mom was not very happy about that. And rode that for about a year. Got to my first race on a KTM Senior 50. Raced arena cross and national stuff until I was around 7 on the 50s, and that's now I still have a 110 pit bike that I ride around every once in a while when it's not broken down.
So, how successful were you with that dirt bike? Because I think you were pretty dang good.
Qualified for Loretta's one time. Fell short by 3 or 4 spots, like 5 times. I missed it multiple times, but I've taken a lot of breaks from motocross. I couldn't deal with living at a training facility full time. But I don't have a national title. I have arena cross championships, local championships, but nothing really big.
Okay. So, Tove, ask your question.
Okay. What'd you break when you were racing motocross? Anything besides the motorcycle?
So, I did football for 1 year. I've broken my collarbone, I believe, 2 times. Well, one time at the AZ Open, I was passing for the lead for my first national moto, and got into a rut, went over the bars, and bike came back and hit me. And I remember at the hospital, I was more upset that the doctor told me I couldn't race the next day because I was leading the points. Then I broke my collarbone.
Because we have to ask that everybody that's ever raced motocross. We ask them what they all broke, and
there's usually something.
Every once in a while, we've had like 1 or 2 that never broke anything, but that's otherwise somebody's always broke something racing motocross.
I only know 2 people that haven't broken anything on their dirt bike.
Yeah.
Who did we just?
And I don't know how.
Who did we just have on? He rode.
Well, Gary raced something, didn't he? Yep, that's the one.
With Lundstrom. What's his name? The kid.
Blaine Steninga.
I
got it written down on my notepad, bud. See right there.
Blaine, he did some motocross and the 4-wheeler thing, and he never broke anything. That's crazy. But so you did that till like 7, and then did you switch up, or what age did you switch up into other stuff?
So I switched up from motocross to street stocks when I just turned 10, and we moved to Lubbock, whereas we were going home from the Daytona Supercross Future race, and Dad packed me up early because I wasn't riding to my full capabilities. And Grandpa called me on the way home, asked me if I wanted to race a pure stock at Vado. Did that, won my first night out, and haven't raced a dirt bike since then.
So did you say a pure stock, or what did you say there?
A pure stock. It's a tuned down street stock.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So how long did you do street stock stuff?
Only for one season at Vado. Won the track championship and Rookie of the Year.
And how old were you?
I was 10, turning 11.
Oh,
And how old were the other ones?
the competition.
45. A bunch of older guys.
How did they all take that?
We got a bunch of accusations of cheating. That's all real pure stock.
Well, if you're
Yep.
winning, that's what's going to happen.
If you're winning,
So,
you're always accused
Yeah.
of cheating.
yeah.
Yeah.
So at 10 or 11, then you won your first championship, you could say. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I have heard that you pretty much have won everything that you've kind of raced. So then what? Then what'd you do?
During that off season, who was it that invited us to the Tulsa Shootout? No, Joey Starnes at One Way Performance asked us to go to the Tulsa Shootout and go watch one time. And we saw how radical the micro sprints were, and we knew those were the next step up to get into a sprint car. And we did those for 3 seasons. First season, just ran restricted, got into A-class at the end of the year. Didn't really chase points, just went for big shows and little shows then and there. Got second at the KKM Challenge on the third finale night. Led 25 out of 40 laps and lost on the last lap.
No way.
Gotta love lap cars, man. But that next season, got into A-Class and A-Class nominating fully. We chased national tour with Now 600. Won the A-Class championship and Rookie of the Year in that. And non-wing won the championship, sorry. And then in wings, got second and won Rookie of the Year in both classes.
And which track was that again? Where were you racing that at?
National tour with Now 600.
Okay, you were traveling.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay, so
Bunch of traveling.
you were winning a lot there. How long did you stay in micros?
Only for 3 seasons, and the last season we only probably raced 20 shows. Wasn't really in the seat much. Was trying to get the 360 built for this season.
Okay. So you went from micro to 360, you're saying?
Yes, sir. We skipped the 305s.
Okay.
Yep. Which, if you talk to Shane Stewart, that's what he would recommend. So,
Yeah.
So what is the biggest difference in your mind from the micros to 360?
The steering wheel movement is way more drastic in the sprint car. I went back to I-44 with Joey Starnes with One Way Performance again. Probably at the beginning of the year. And in hot laps, my rear end was all over the racetrack. I almost smoked the wall 17 times in hot laps. And I pull off and my dad tells me, "What are we doing out there?" I said, "I can't hold on to the steering wheel. It just keeps going. I barely move it." And finally figured that out. I just did the half mile, lock your shoulders and barely move it with your fingertips. And ended up pretty good. Went 1-1 in the heat and then went 3-1 in the A feature.
In your first one?
In my first micro race back in the seat this season.
Damn, kid.
I am 1-0 this season in micro experience.
There you go. You can't get better than that.
Nope.
Oh, so this is your first year of 360 racing then, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And give us some insight. How, what's been the ups, what's been the downs? Just kind of give us a rundown of the season a little bit. Obviously not every race. Just give us some input on how you think the season's gone.
It's gone pretty good so far. I've learned a lot in the past 2 months running with the ASCS National Tour. Man, I started off the season going for the points with the Desert Series. Was leading that by 50 points. Got an offer a couple months ago to go race in Montana with the 17W with JJM Motorsports. and did that. Did pretty good there. And man, the 5 car has just been on a roll lately. Dad's starting to figure out the setup, and I got my first sprint car win 4 months ago at the Deuces, the show, and went 3-1, I believe. Third flag on Aiden Saunders for the lead, and I haven't been back with that series since that race. But it's a pretty fun little series, and I'm excited to move up to the ACS National Tour.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Out of all the tracks that you've raced at in all the different series, where's kind of your favorite place to go? What have you liked the most?
Eagle Raceway, and for sprint cars, and then for micros, it's Port City. Those 2 are tied now.
Dog's mad.
Sorry, we have 2 little yippers.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem. So at Eagle, was that the 360 you raced?
Yes, sir. That was ACS National Tour at the Stuart Alley Memorial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That track is kind of unique, but to be honest, in my mind, it's a lot like Houston's, but not
Maybe
really, but kind of.
Yeah, a little wider and a little higher banking yet, I think, but still a little bull ring.
I haven't been to Houston's yet, but seems like a really fun place, and I've only heard really good things about it.
Well, it's a lot of fun for us, but
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a day soon that you're going to be coming there, but we'll see.
I believe next year.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
So I got to ask, how did you get to meet Snow, or how did you and Snow become friends?
So my dad always wanted to drive one of Snow's cars, and then one night at Port City, Snow was there, and my dad started talking to him, and then I got brought up into the scenario, and my dad and Snow have been best friends ever since then. They call probably 3 times a day, and Snow snaps me and texts me all the time. But it was one night at one random restrictor race at Port City.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So, yeah, Snow's been really good to us. We did one podcast with him down at Knoxville, and we found out Snow knows so much more about everything than what we do. It's not even funny.
The people he knows and the things he remembers.
The guy knows everybody and anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, crew chiefs to just a pit guy. I mean,
to girlfriends to who's ever walking by.
They ride by on a moped, and he's like, "Oh, that's such and such. Hey, how's it going?" And we're like, "Who is that? We don't even know who that guy is." We're
struggling to remember our own names, let alone somebody else's.
So having Snow in your corner is always a good thing, I think. So,
well, let's not blow Snow up too much. No, we don't want to, Oh, wait. Gasser. He just commented now. He said Gasser.
Yeah.
So you must be a Gasser. He likes you for that.
I tried my best.
So go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say, so we did the 360 this year. You got your first feature win. Let's jump into what we got plans for the future. Next year, I'm assuming you're still racing.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're not done yet. So what do you have left yet this year?
Yeah, let's do what's left this year.
So we just put the Dawn Out 410 in it from Huban Motorsports with Rodney Huban. Very blessed for that. He's helped us out a lot lately. But we put the 410 in it, and we're going to go to the Jesse Hockey Memorial this weekend for my 410 debut. And then really, I think we're just going to chase the big shows that are for the rest of the year.
In the 410 or the 360?
I think we're going to swap in between them.
Okay.
Whatever works best.
For scheduling.
Whatever's legal for you to drive at.
Whatever track lets me go.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So, where is the Hockett one at?
Lucas Oil Speedway.
Okay.
In Wheatland, Missouri.
Yep.
That's awesome. When is that?
This weekend.
That's awesome.
Is that a Friday, Saturday deal then?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now Snow would have knew that.
Yeah.
Me and Bud, we don't know that. If Jer was here, your
He
brother,
maybe would.
if Bud's brother would have been here, he probably would have knew. But me and Bud, not so much.
So I think you have some big news to share with us for next year, though. Also, so what do you all have planned for next year?
So, we are partnering up with Huban Motorsports with Rodney Huban, and I'm going to be driving a Huban's Motorsports number 5 for the majority of next season with the ASCS National Tour. And in between those races, I'm going to be driving the number 93 with MMBT Motorsports with Dustin Morgan, Robert Bankin, and Graham Bennett Racing, Jarrett Turner, and Glock Racing.
And what kind of racing is that then?
Yeah, midgets, they don't know what series yet. I think they just want to go to some shows, not a full schedule. Just fit me in between the ASCS races, and then when they don't have anything, I'll be racing my car with a 410 in it.
Okay, and Chili Bowl, is the midget going to be at the Chili Bowl then also?
Yes, sir. I will be racing that car at the Chili Bowl as well.
And that'll be this January. You'll be in that.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you those are big announcements.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. Snow has helped us out so much with that, and Snow is just great at that. Very blessed for him helping me out like that.
So, how do you have any idea how many races you're going to try and run next year? Just a ballpark guess?
Every single weekend.
Wow.
That's what the schedule's looking at right now. And so Rodney Huban has just bought a house in Tulsa, actually, and what he makes it sound like is he wants me and my mom to move up there, so I just go racing with him.
Okay, so pretty much you're going to stay in that iRacing most of the day and then do an hour or two of schooling yet is what you're looking at, and then you're racing.
Yep.
Yep. That's awesome. That's
I
awesome.
like, you got to take mom along so she can crack the whip once in a while so you can get through high school yet. Hell, you haven't been in junior high yet. What grade are you even in?
I just got into freshman year.
Yep,
Okay.
I was going to say it should be freshman.
Well, you're a school guy, bud. You're supposed to know that. See, I've been out for a long time. I just had my 40th, you know.
I only know that because I have a niece that's 14.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she is kind of cute, Ryder. I'm just letting you know that. But
I don't think he's got time.
I got a girlfriend,
no
man.
kidding.
I can't be doing that.
Too much of a distraction.
Oh, yeah. So doing that, what are you most looking forward to going ahead? I mean, those are just big time announcements that you gave us, but what inside for you, what's the biggest thrill for you?
Man, right now, I'm just super excited about our schedule. I'll be honest, going into the season, I was expecting to be a guy that could barely make it out the C main, and I'm consistently making out of the Bs and making top 10s with nationals. So, going into next season, I'm very excited to see what I can do and who will help me get there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, will you do the Tulsa Shootout and the Chili Bowl, do you think, or just the Chili Bowl?
So I'm going to be racing, I think, a number 11 with one-way performance, and the same car I ran at the I-44 race. We have been talking to Joey recently, and he wants me to drive one of his cars, I think A-class wing and non-wing.
Okay.
So I will be racing the Tulsa Shootout and the Chili Bowl.
That's awesome. How are you going to keep all this straight? I hope you have a Google spreadsheet or something to start putting all this stuff down.
My mom is a very good multitasker.
Yeah, that's right. Give praise to mom and dad for all they do too.
We got Bryce Proctor commented on here, says that MMBT Motorsports is excited for the Chili Bowl already. So just so you know, I think they're fired up to have you there now, and we got to wait till January to watch it. So
Yes, sir. I can't wait. I'm counting the days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh.
We got some racing to watch yet, but yeah, then we're basically off till the Chili Bowl again here after November.
Yeah. What, is 5 kind of your car that you've always driven, number 5?
So when my dad raced, that was his number, and growing up, I always wanted to be number 5, but I used to race against one of my buddies, and he was number 5 as well on dirt bikes. And so I just stuck out the 128, and then once I made the Rettas, we had to switch it to a 28 for the 2-digit number. And once I got into micros and the street stock, my dad was like, okay, we can change it up now. So I picked the 5, and it's just stuck.
Okay.
Absolutely. So that was always, how did your dad get his number?
That's a him question, I'm going to be honest.
That's no problem. I didn't know if you knew or not, but sometimes those numbers, it's a good little story, but it's always cool that you take your dad's number. That's always stay in the family.
Yes, sir. I know what my dirt bike number is because it was my birthday, January, so the 1, and then 28th, which is the 28.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's the only number I know.
Yep. You bet. You got something else on
there? Couple more comments. Snow, he says he's the future, calling it now.
There you go.
So he's got high hopes for you. And then there's a Robert Benkin. With the MMBC Motorsports, whatever. They're stoked to have you on board too. With the Grand Bandit Racing and Glock Racing.
Yep.
So if you know what all that is, they're stoked.
I have them written down on my piece of paper sitting here right in front of me.
Yeah. So, being 14, this has got to be a little crazy, doesn't it? I mean, just thinking that these people are kind of offering you rides and stuff like that, that has to make you feel good that everything you've done kind of has been worth it so far.
Yes, sir. I thought these opportunities wouldn't come until I was 17, 18, and so I was just getting prepared, and then it came a lot sooner than I expected. So my mental game, I've been trying to work on that as much as I can, so I'm not a little crybaby. And because in the micros, friends, I'll be honest with y'all, if I didn't run right, I would throw fit, and I've been trying to work on that recently. And I have a personal record now of not throwing a steering wheel.
So that was your thing? You would throw a steering wheel when you would get torqued?
Or I would smack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tougher right away, I tell you. Now, I got one more comment. Oh, we got all kinds of comments popping up here.
That's good.
Oh, where'd that one go? I lost one now. It disappeared.
Oh, nice.
Somebody said you picked number 5 because of Terry Labonte. That was like a cool.
So, that was my dad's reason. That's it.
Okay.
There you go. Maybe his dad chimed in and said
what's Dad's name?
Kyle.
Kyle. Okay, I didn't think it was Kyle, but anyways, it was there for a second. But now I have to ask this, and you probably ain't even a bit thinking about it. I'd be extremely nervous jumping into a 410 for the first time, and I suppose you don't even care, do you? Haven't even thought about being nervous or anything.
Man, I'm just thinking, so I've already tested it at Vonda Speedway Park a month ago. Went pretty good. I was more upset that I didn't pop a wheelie. That's what I was most upset about. We're driving to the track, and I told my dad, I'm going to be so mad at myself if I don't pop a wheelie, and I didn't.
Yeah, it's practice. They probably didn't have the track super wet for you.
Probably didn't have enough grip there.
I even tried to hit the tractor tire, man. Like, I was giving it all I had.
You got to watch some tractor tires. They'll bite you once in a while. We just
had
that Friday night.
Yeah.
The guy we sponsor, Lee Goes, he caught the tires on the inside of Rocky, and he ended up with a bent frame and busted up front axle and wing. But
he won the next night. He just kind of straightened it himself and called it good.
With a forklift.
Yeah. So, but not what I would recommend, but for Lee, that's what he does.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Tobe? Is there anything else, or should we go to the rapid fire?
I suppose. Well, if he wants to rattle off his sponsors.
Oh yeah, do you have all your sponsors and stuff you want to talk about?
Yes, sir. I can name them off real quick. I'd like to thank Cuban Motorsports, Top Notch Trip Inside, RBZ Transport, and the Smith family for helping me out and getting me to the racetrack. Lumber Lounge and Garage, Snowman, he's really good at setting me up with these guys. Twin Pack, real cool baler company. They just invented a new baler. Kaiser Wheels helped me out a lot. Sugar Suspension, One Way Performance for getting me a rig to get around the racetrack, and that's it.
Okay. How about apparel? Do you have like a website or anything, or that Facebook they can go to buy shirts from you?
Yes, sir. You can get all the Ryder Mac Racing merchandise off of RyderMacRacing.com. We just came out with shirts, and we're getting hoodies delivered right now. We got those on order right now.
Okay.
Super.
RyderMac.com?
Ryder Mac Racing.
Ryder Mac Racing. Got it.
All
If we
right.
repeat it enough times, maybe me and Bud will remember. Otherwise, we'll ask Snow because he won't forget.
Well, Snow does my hat, so that's a good thing.
Imagine that. Snow does your hats.
Yeah, Snow does. You got them flat ones all the time.
Yeah,
I got to have a little curvature in mine.
Yeah, I don't like hats. I like people seeing my bald head. If there's anything we forgot to mention at the end of the show here, you make sure you go ahead and mention it, all right? So,
All right, yes, sir.
we're going to hit you up with some rapid fire questions here. And a lot of times these end up not being rapid because we end up asking more questions. So, what's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Chocolate.
I think we know the answer to this one possibly, but you a cat or a dog person?
Dog.
What were the two little ankle biters you said you had? What type of dog are they?
So we have a toy Yorkie, and he's 11 now. He only has 2 teeth left. He's an old fart. And then we have a miniature golden doodle named Butler. I wanted to name him Buddy. That's what I call him. But my dad wanted to do it for Butler Built Seats.
Okay.
And man, they're so annoying. if you open a door the wrong way,
Yeah. Well, here's my dog at home. It doesn't even acknowledge me. And, it won't bark. It won't do anything. And then my wife comes home. It'll run right by me to go to the wife. And then if I go outside and come back in, it like is protecting her. So I open the door and he just goes nuts at me, barking and everything else. And I'm like, dude, it's me. I just was in here.
Don't feel bad, buddy. Barks at me when I go in there too.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't get there very
I
often.
live there, so. But
that's how the golden doodle was. I picked that dog out, and now it's my mom's.
Yep. There you go. Does it get to go to races or no?
We do take him to races unless we have to fly to him. But they didn't go to Eagle because my mom didn't go.
Yep.
If my mom goes, they go.
All right. Do you have any hobbies? You said something about golf.
I golf during the week and I play iRacing. Those are my only 2.
So how good a golfer are you?
I'm a 13 handicap.
Ooh. And are you talking 18 hole or 9 hole?
18.
He's going to beat us, though. Me and you can play best ball against him.
Well, we stand a chance. So maybe if you get up to Houston and you have free time, we could go out and me and Bud could play, like you said, best ball against you, and we could play for
Hey, man, I'm either hit or miss.
What's that? I'm
hit or miss, man. I either shoot a 105 or an 80.
Oh, well, we would definitely be closer to the 105.
That's why we're only playing for a Pepsi and a Diet Coke.
That's right.
We ain't putting no big wagers on it.
No. So.
But even the good ones fall apart. What did Daly shoot? A 19 on one hole the other day up in Sioux Falls?
Yeah, he's not necessarily good anymore.
Well, he's better than you and me.
That's right.
So I'd call that good.
Yep.
Of course, we're bad. So, anyways, how about a favorite movie?
Ford versus Ferrari.
There you go.
A good one.
That's a good.
I've only ever watched like half of it different times it comes on TV. I never sat down and watched the whole thing from start to finish. I need to do that someday.
Well.
And I got it mixed up in my head, the order of how things go. Believe it or not.
Do you prefer snow or rain?
That's a tough one. I'd have to go with snow because I never see it.
Okay.
Oh. Jeez, that's too bad. I have a bad feeling we're going to get hammered up here this year.
Shut up, bud.
Toad's going to be out pushing snow like every 2 days.
You got to drive in it now, so don't be wishing for that crap. You're the one who took a bus driving job. I think it's my turn, isn't it? Okay. If you're going to be stranded on an island, what type of music would you have to have along to listen to?
Oh, I'd have to say Divorced Dad Rock.
Say that again?
Divorced Dad Rock.
Divorced Dad Rock. You got to explain to us old guys what that is.
Like Blink-182. What's the other one? I have to go to my playlist.
Kind of like rock and roll though, but current rock and roll.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Brains 2, The Offspring.
Yeah, that's not helping us. So
no,
you're good.
You're good. We got it. We got it figured out now. It's too new for me and Bud. See, we're listening to 80s rock.
We're old. But you gotta realize we're old. So, what's your favorite place to go out to eat at?
Oh, Hook and Reel. I love lobster tails.
Hook and Reel lobster tail. Okay.
Yep.
Not on my list. No.
We're not going to go there either.
You come up, we're eating burgers or steak or something up here, buddy. Now, we do like fish. We have a really good fish fry in our garage about 3-4 times a year.
And I was going to save this for our intro, but I had to make fish tonight for Mitchell, and I was going to save you a piece.
You didn't, did you?
But he ate it all.
What an ass. So much for me liking Mitchell.
Oh.
How about a favorite holiday?
Christmas, because the Tulsa Shootout.
There you go. Now we ask you how many speeding tickets you have, but you haven't driven. You're not legal to drive down the road yet, are you?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. But this one you can maybe answer because
see if it'll get mom or dad in trouble.
You don't have to. This isn't you driving, but you've been in a car. What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car down a highway? Not in a race car, down a highway.
120 in a Toyota Camry with my grandpa.
With Grandpa.
There we go.
That boy, Gramps.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite thing to drink?
Extra vanilla Dr. Pepper from Sonic.
Oh, okay. That's
you
specific.
That's
you gotta go
really
to Sonic.
Specific. So,
my wife's a Dr. Pepper drinker, but I don't know about the vanilla part.
She might like it if she tried it. You never know.
Maybe we'll go to. I've never been to a Sonic.
Yeah. There's not many of them up
there's
here.
one in Sioux Falls. I've just never been there.
If you won the lottery and money was not an issue, what car, pickup, race car, what would be the first thing you would buy if money was no issue?
Oh, I would probably buy. Here, hang on. I got it. I have to deal with it.
He's got something.
Oh, he's got to find it.
I have a die-cast car.
Okay.
Aston Martin Spider.
XMR Spider. Okay.
Aston Martin Spider.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's a high dollar car. It ain't anything I'd want because I don't think I fit in it. It'd be way too low to the ground for me to get out. So, Savannah Proctor, whoever that is, said you might get to see snow at the Chili Bowl. You'll be far enough north, you might get snow there, they said. So
yeah, you never know.
Yep, it's a possibility.
Yeah, last year they got more snow in Oklahoma than we did.
Yep.
So,
I think it snowed at the last Tulsa Shootout.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything we missed, Ryder? Anything else that you needed to mention or wanted to mention?
No, sir. I believe I got it all.
Okay, well, so T-shirts, sweatshirts coming. RyderMacRacing.com.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'd just like to say, as a 14-year-old talking on a podcast, I thought you did really outstanding.
Excellent job.
Sometimes people give one-word answers, and you did a great job talking the whole time. So I don't know if you've been working on that, but you really knocked it out of the park tonight.
Thank you, sir. I've been paying attention to Snow's podcast here recently and figuring out how they talk.
Yep. Well,
That's
if you
good.
Can,
you
if
keep
you can,
doing what you're doing, you're going to need to get interviewed more than just by 2 yahoos up in Iowa.
Yes, sir.
I like how he laughs. I mean,
Yeah.
we're kind of serious.
Well, hey, thanks a ton for coming on our little show, Ryder, and best of luck the rest of the year and everything you got going on from here on out, buddy.
Thank you, sir, very much.
All right, you take care.
Keep getting the W's, man.
Yes, sir, I'll try to.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.